In this video, we'll learn how to select rows and columns using different methods. Welcome. To select a single row, you can use two methods, either the mouse or the keyboard. Now, to select a single row using the mouse, click on a particular row number that you would like to select. Click anywhere so that you can release the cursor. Then now place your cursor on any particular row number that you'd like to select. If it's row number 7, have your cursor over there, then click on it. If it's row number 10, have your cursor over there and then click on it. Now the second method you can use is the keyboard. And to do that, you can have your cursor on any particular cell within the row that you'd like to select. If it's row 13, you can have your cursor on cell B13, then press Shift plus the spacebar together. You would have selected that entire row. If you would like to do that on row number 18, you can have your cursor on, say, cell number D18, then press Shift plus the spacebar together. You would have selected that entire row. Similarly, you can select a single column using two methods, the first being the mouse and the second one being the keyboard. Now, to be able to select a very specific column, let's say column C, you can click on column C at the top where you have the letter C. With your cursor over there, if you click on it, you would have selected that entire column. To select the entire column E, you can have the cursor over there and select that entire column. Now, to do the same using the keyboard, have your cursor on the particular column that you would like to select. For instance, if it's column H, you can have your cursor on cell number H2, then press Ctrl plus the spacebar together. You would have selected the entire column. To do the same for column number J, you can have your cursor over any particular cell within the column. If you, let's say it's J8, you can have it on J8 and then Ctrl plus the spacebar. You would have selected that entire column. You can also select multiple adjacent rows using the mouse or using the keyboard. To select multiple adjacent rows using the mouse, click on the first row number that you would like to select. Let's say we would like to select rows number 1 up to 21, where our data set is contained, all the entire rows. You can click on this first row, which is row number 1, and then hold and drag down up to row number 21. So that's how you would have selected all of those rows. If you would like to do that for, let's say, rows number 7 up to 15, click on row number 7 to select the whole row, then drag down up to 15. You would have selected all those rows. To do that using the keyboard, if let's say we want to select rows 1 up to 21 using the keyboard, click on the first row over there, then hold the Shift key and then click on the last row while still holding the Shift key. You would have selected all those 21 rows. Now, if you would like to do that, let's say for rows number 10 through 18, click on row number 10, hold the Shift key, and while still holding it, click on row number 18. You would have selected all those rows. Similarly, you can select multiple adjacent columns using the mouse or the keyboard. To use the mouse, click on the first column that you'd like to select. Let's say column B. You can click on column B. Let's say you wanted to select from column B up to F. Once you've clicked on column B and selected it, then you can drag across up to column F. You would have selected all those columns. You can also do the same, let's say for columns E, you can just to select columns E up to L. You can click on E and then drag all across up to column L. You would have selected all those columns. Now, if you would like to do that using the keyboard, let's say from column A up to F using the keyboard, place your cursor on column A, click on it, then hold the shift key, and then click on column F over here. Click on column F, you would have selected all those columns. If you would like to do the same, let's say from column H up to column Q, you can have your cursor over here on column H and have your cursor over there, click on it, hold the shift key and then click on column Q. Yeah, let's say you wanted to do that up to column Q, click on Q, you would have selected all those columns. What if you wanted to select several non-adjacent rows or columns together? Now, to do that, let's say you would like to select rows number 1, 4, and 7 together. You can have your cursor on row number 1, click on it to select it, then hold the Control key and then press row number 4, then press row number 7. You would have selected those 3 rows together. If you wanted to do the same, let's say for 3 different columns, let's say A, C, and E, you can have your cursor on the first column, and the order here doesn't matter. You can even start with the middle column. You can have your cursor on column number C, click on it to select it, then hold the Control key, then you can click on the first column A to select it, and column number E, you can also have your cursor there and click on it to select it. You can continue and do that for as many columns as you would wish. Now, if you wanted to do the same by selecting multiple non-adjacent rows and columns, you can still do that as well. Let's say you want to select non-adjacent three non-adjacent rows and 3 non-adjacent columns. You can, let's take an alternating set. For instance, you can select the first row and then press the Control key and hold it, and then select the 3rd one and the 5th one. Then while still holding, select the first column, the 3rd one, and the 5th as well. You can just continue to do that, and you continue to select. So it's possible to select several non-adjacent rows and columns together or separately as you may wish. What if you want to select the entire worksheet? There are 2 approaches. First, you can use this Select All button, which is at the top left corner of where the spreadsheet starts. So if you click on this right angle thing here, that's the button for selecting everything on the entire worksheet. If you click on it, you would have selected the entire worksheet. The other option is to click anywhere on any cell, then press Ctrl plus A together. You would select the entire worksheet. If you want to select all the data only rather than the entire worksheet, then place your cursor on the very first cell of your data set. In my case, that is cell A1, then press Ctrl, Shift, and the End key together. You would have selected the entire data set. Alrighty, now you know how to select rows and columns in Excel. If you find this video helpful, you can like it and subscribe for more. See you in the next video. Thank you.